It all began in 1937 on this very basketball court in Kansas City. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead, the way we make athletics greater than a game, and all strive to do more and be more. At the NAIA, we take the student and student athlete seriously and focus on the whole person, because individual growth doesn't stop at the final buzzer. Our character-driven athletics empower student athletes to succeed in competition, in class, and in life.
I'm not just preparing for the next game. I'm preparing for what's next.
For NAIA member institutions, small doesn't mean limited. It means limitless. Our schools aren't simply the sum of their teams. They're whole communities that are founded on opportunity, strengthened by tradition, and powered by passion.
Here, we build athletic programs that build lives and legacies.
Through our 29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes, the NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Welcome to the 2025 NAIA Softball National Championship Selection Show. Get ready as we set the stage in the battle for the Red Banner. 48 teams have been selected into the championship field and will compete to be the last team remaining and be crowned champions. Action in the 44th annual NAIA Softball National Championship gets underway on May 12th at 10 sites around the country, with the winners advancing to the South Commons Complex in Columbus, Georgia. The final site will be played starting on May 22nd through May 28th, broadcast free on Urban Edge Network and the NAIA Network. Dreams of reaching the national championship field can be realized in two ways. Each conference determines who their automatic qualifiers are. Teams can earn their bid by becoming regular season or tournament champions or finishing as the runner-up in the regular season or conference tournaments. Those conferences with 10 or more schools receive 2 bids into the field, while those with less than 10 institutions receive 1. The rest of the teams are determined by the NAIA Softball Selection Committee, comprised of NAIA head coaches and administrators from around the nation. Are you ready? The announcement of the first and second round brackets starts now. We start things off in the Ashland, Oregon bracket as the top seed are the Raiders of Southern Oregon. The Raiders grabbed an at-large berth out of the Cascade with an overall record of 45-8 and will be making their 9th trip to the national tournament. The number 4 seed are the Seahawks of Kaiser. The Seahawks earned an at-large berth out of the Sun with an overall mark of 39-15 and will be making their first trip to the national tournament in program history. They will take on the number 5 seeded Yotes of the College of Idaho. The Yotes earned an at-large berth out of the Cascade with an overall record of 26-18 and are in the tournament field for the 8th time. The number 2 seed are the Cougars of St. Xavier. The Cougars are the Chicagoland Tournament champions with an overall record of 36-6 and are making their 11th appearance in the tournament. They will face the number 3 seeded Royals of Hope International. The Royals grabbed an at-large berth out of the Great Southwest with an overall mark of 35-13 as they entered the national tournament for the 6th time. Heading to the Chickasha, Oklahoma bracket, the top seed are the Drovers of USAO. The Drovers won the regular season and tournament titles in the Sooner with an overall record of 47-7 and will look to claim their second red banner. They will face the number 4 seeded Tigers of Stillman. The Tigers won the HBCU Conference Tournament with an overall record of 33-11 and are making their second straight trip to the postseason. The number 2 seed are the Vikings of Grandview. The Vikings won the Hart Tournament title with an overall mark of 37-13 and are making their 10th appearance in the championship field. They will take on the number 3 seeded Lions of Freed-Hardman. The Lions earned an at-large berth out of the Mid-South with an overall record of 20-15 and are making their 8th trip to the national tournament. Moving to the Fayette, Missouri bracket, the top seed are the Generals of LSU Alexandria. The Generals earned an automatic berth out of the Red River Conference with an overall record of 46-7 and are making their 8th appearance in the tournament field. The number 4 seed are the Tigers of Campbellsville. The Tigers earned an at-large berth out of the Mid-South with an overall mark of 27-16 and are making their 9th appearance in the tournament field. They will face the number 5 seeded Firehawks of Tennessee Southern. The Firehawks earned an at-large berth out of the Southern States with an overall mark of 30-19 and are making their first appearance in the tournament field since 2016. The number 2 seed are the Eagles of Central Methodist. The Eagles are the Hart regular season champions with an overall record of 38-9 and will be making their 10th appearance in the tournament field. They will take on the number 3 seeded Thunderbirds of British Columbia. The Thunderbirds claimed an at-large berth out of the Cascade with an overall record of 26-18 and are joining the tournament field for the first time in program history. Let's head to the Klamath Falls bracket, where the top seed are the Hustlin' Owls of Oregon Tech. The Hustlin' Owls were the co-regular season champions while earning an automatic bid out of the Cascade with an overall record of 42-9 and will be making their 11th trip to the tournament. The number 4 seed are the Jimmies of Jamestown. The Jimmies are the North Star Tournament champions with an overall record of 35-15 and will be joining the field for the first time since 2018. They will face the number 5 seeded Firestorm of Arizona Christian. The Firestorm won the Great Southwest Tournament title with an overall record of 27-24 and will make their first appearance in the national field since 2016. The number 2 seed are the Fire of Southeastern. The Fire earned an at-large bid out of the Sun with an overall record of 40-9 and will be joining the tournament field for the 8th time. They will take on the number 3 seeded Warriors of Midland. The Warriors earned an at-large berth out of the Great Plains with an overall record of 37-15 and will join the tournament field for the 7th time. We head to the Lawrenceville bracket, where the top seed are the Grizzlies of Georgia Gwinnett. The Grizzlies are the Continental Tournament champions with an overall record of 43-8 and are joining the national field for the 10th time. The number 4 seed are the Nighthawks of Thomas. The Nighthawks earned an at-large berth out of the Southern States with an overall record of 29-20 and are making their first appearance in the field since 2018. They will face the number 5 seeded Royals of Johnson. The Royals claim the Appalachian Tournament title with an overall record of 29-13 and are making their first tournament appearance in program history. The number 2 seed are the Bobcats of St. Thomas. The Bobcats claim the Sun Tournament Championship with an overall record of 44-6 and will head to the national tournament for the 3rd time in program history. They will face the number 3 seeded Valor of Evangel. The Valor claim the KCAC Tournament title with an overall mark of 40-10 and are making their 2nd consecutive trip to the national tournament. Let's move to the Marion, Indiana bracket, where the top seed are the Crusaders of Madonna. The Crusaders claim both the Wolverine Hoosier regular season and tournament championships with an overall record of 44-8 and will make their 9th trip to the national tournament. The number 4 seed are the Mariners of Coastal Georgia. The Mariners grabbed an at-large berth out of the Sun with an overall record of 35-17 and are making their 5th trip to the national tournament. They will match up against the number 5 seeded Eagles of Reinhardt. The Eagles claim the Appalachian regular season title with an overall record of 28-10 and will make their 9th appearance in the tournament field. The number 2 seed are the Wildcats of Indiana Wesleyan. The Wildcats are the Crossroad Tournament runner-up with an overall record of 43-9 and are joining the national field for the 10th time. They will face the number 3 seeded Red Storm of Rio Grande. The Red Storm earned the River States Tournament Championship with an overall record of 44-9 and will join the national field for the 9th time. Taking a look at the Oklahoma City bracket, the top seed are the Stars of Oklahoma City. The Stars are the Sooner Tournament runner-up with an overall record of 46-8. The number 4 seed are the Jaguars of Houston Victoria. The Jaguars earned an at-large berth out of the Red River with an overall mark of 29-21 as they will be making their 8th appearance in the tournament field. They will face the number 5 seeded Mustangs of Morningside. The Mustangs are the Great Plains Tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 33-17 and are appearing in the national tournament for the first time since 2021. The number 2 seed are the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. The Spartans claimed the AMC regular season and tournament championships with an overall record of 44-6 and will make their 2nd consecutive appearance in the tournament field. They will face the number 3 seeded Crusaders of William Carey. The Crusaders gained an at-large berth out of the Southern States with an overall mark of 35-17 and are making their 10th appearance in the national tournament. Let's head to the San Antonio bracket and the top-seeded Saints of Our Lady of the Lake. The Saints won the Red River regular season title with an overall record of 45-7 and are the defending national champions. The number 4 seed are the Eagles of Embry-Riddle. The Eagles gained an at-large berth out of the Great Southwest with an overall record of 27-11 and will be joining the field for the 4th time. They will face the number 5 seeded Mustangs of Central Baptist. The Mustangs are the AMC tournament runner-up with an overall record of 31-25 and are joining the tournament field for the first time since 2012. The number 2 seed are the Mountaineers of Eastern Oregon. The Mountaineers are the Cascade Tournament champions with an overall record of 32-9 and are in the national tournament for the 5th time. They will take on the number 3 seeded Knights of Middle Georgia State. The Knights are the Southern States Tournament champions with an overall record of 38-8 and will be making their 3rd trip to the tournament. Heading to the Sioux Center, Iowa bracket. The top seed are the Red Raiders of Northwestern. The Red Raiders won the Great Plains regular season title with an overall record of 46-11 and will be making their 4th trip to the national tournament. The number 4 seed are the Wildcats of Baker. The Wildcats earned an at-large berth out of the Heart with an overall mark of 29-17 and are making their 5th trip to the national tournament. They will face the number 5 seeded Racers of Northwestern Ohio. The Racers are the Wolverine Hoosier tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 35-16 and are joining the tournament field for the first time since 2018. The number 2 seed are the Knights of Marion. The Knights were the Crossroad co-regular season and tournament champions with an overall mark of 44-7 and are joining the tournament field for the 11th time. They will face the number 3 seeded Falcons of Friends. The Falcons earned the KCAC regular season championship with an overall mark of 36-13 and are in the postseason for the 7th time in program history. Our last bracket takes us to Williamsburg, Kentucky, as the number 1 seed are the Patriots of Cumberlands. The Patriots claim the Mid-South Tournament Championship with an overall mark of 37-7 and are joining the national tournament for the 4th time. They will face the number 4 seeded Golden Eagles of Cornerstone. The Golden Eagles earned an at-large berth out of the Wolverine Hoosier with an overall mark of 35-14 and are joining the national field for the first time since 2014. The number 2 seed are the Eagles of Texas A&M Texarkana. The Eagles claimed an at-large berth out of the Red River with an overall record of 39-10 and will be joining the tournament field for the first time since 2022. They will face the number 3 seeded Rams of Mobile. The Rams gained an at-large berth out of the Southern States with an overall record of 32-18 and will join the national tournament field for the 7th time. Let's take one final look at the 48 teams who will compete in the 44th annual NAIA Softball National Championship. Thanks for watching and good luck to our qualifiers. The battle for the Red Banner begins now.